Some of you have been doing a bit of healing, okay? Something around you that you've been quite hurt by in recent past, all right? Around a particular situation or a person where you've been quite hurt over their non-action to do with something. You've been expecting them to take action around a particular situation with you, and it hasn't happened, and you've been quite hurt by it. And as a result, you've kind of isolated yourselves, okay? You've kind of switched to that hermit mode energy where you've been keeping to yourselves, you've been staying at home, you haven't been interacting on a social level with anybody. You've just been sort of focusing on your day-to-day stuff, and that's about it. The rest of the time, you're kind of keeping to yourselves, is what I'm getting here. And in the process, you have been healing, you have been doing the work, but now there's a call here from the guides and spirit to sort of break free from that, release that energy now. Now's the time to let that healing energy go. You've learned the lessons, and now it's time to take that step forward again by looking at things from a different angle, looking at the bigger picture of your situation, and recognizing and remembering that rejection is my protection. Anything that is meant for you will never pass you by. So if something hasn't worked out the way you wanted it to, it's for a reason, and it's because it wasn't meant to and it wasn't for you, okay? But now is the time. Now's the time to be moving forward again, getting out there again, showing your true colours, being your authentic self, breaking free, getting social again with those close to you, So we'll see what else comes out around that. Now, as always, this is a collective read, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Yeah, I'm getting it. Sort of now's the time to get out there again. You're still healing, but you've done enough healing to, get out there again, interact with some people, socialise, have a bit of fun, bring back a bit of joy in your life, Now, I think I said this is a collective read, so as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. But yeah, very much around now's the time. You don't want to stay in that hermit mode. It's okay to do that from time to time. Everybody needs a bit of solitude, but what I'm getting is now's the time. Now's the time for you to kind of get out there and move forward again, okay? You might actually literally be moving or thinking about moving, relocating. There is an energy around here about a physical location change. Whether or not that's your physical home, or it could be around your work situation where you're relocating jobs or just offices, branches, that sort of thing. But there is potential of a physical location change. And actually what I'm getting for a lot of you is that you've got that desire to do something like that, to sort of, to really move forward and start fresh. You want to relocate. Whether or not it is going to occur straight away, it's something that you're thinking about now. You really have this strong desire to do that. You don't want to be stuck in the same old patterns. And so part of the change and development and growth for you is that you want to, try relocating, find a change of environment, maybe do that tree change or sea change, get out of the city. That sort of an energy is coming through here because you don't want things to go back around, okay? You don't want repeating cycles happening again here. There is a little bit of uncertainty about that. There is still that emotional energy underneath. Like I said, you're still healing from this, But, you know, keep an eye on the potential of a new offer coming through here. But it might actually create more worry and concern for you, okay? It might be that you're not quite ready for it. You know, it could potentially be a new love offer coming through, or a leveling up of some kind if you're already connected with someone. But there's this worry, this anxiety around that you aren't quite ready. Like I said, even with the physical location change, combined with this offer, it's creating a little bit of worry and concern. You don't want to make the same mistakes again, you know. So there is that worry about doing it, but there is that potential of a new offer coming through, okay? It might be that you're just not ready. Nothing's wrong with planning for the future. You know, there is that desire to, like I said, with this energy here, you have the desire to make the changes that you want. You've got these ideas, you're trying to manifest them in and things like that, but there's this other side where you're still not quite ready to do that, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't feel pushed to do anything. If someone is coming forward with a new opportunity or offer of some kind, whether it is to do with love or career or something of that nature, to make that change, to make that physical location. But with this energy of forbidden love, it's not necessarily to do with what you might think, you know, so don't be too overly concerned with this, but it's about this not right now. This is what I'm really drawn to in this particular reading today. You're not quite ready for it. Yes, you want to make the changes, you want to take that leap, but there's something that's holding you back. You're just not quite ready for it, and that's okay. You're allowed to take the time, you know. But I do see that you will, you know, potentially take that risk, take that gamble, okay? With these energies here, you are heading in a new direction, okay? It is something that you want, like I said, and there is a call here to maybe take that chance, take the risk, you know, why not? Maybe ask yourself that question around this. What is it that is holding you back? Maybe write it out on a list, you know, the pros and cons list, that sort of thing. But you do still need to remove some negative energy that's around you, okay? So maybe that's what I mentioned, you know, at the beginning. There's this situation where you have been in isolation mode and you've been in hermit mode and you've just sort of haven't been getting out or interacting with anybody lately, right? But the call here is to now, you know, do a bit of a declutter, do a removal of negativity, you know, cleanse around your home, you know, meditate on things. That will help you make the right decision for yourself in whatever capacity this comes up for you, okay? Yeah, it's very strongly coming through as you definitely want to make that change, particularly around, you know, a change of environment, a change of location. You know, it could be a tree change, you know, heading out, you know, moving out into the country, or that sea change, moving by the coast. Getting away from that negative energy, like I said. It's just, right now you're a bit, you know, apprehensive about it. You're a bit scared about doing it because it's a big deal. It is a big deal to be doing it, okay? So take your time with it, write things out. Like I said, maybe do a pros and cons list to work out what is right for you. You don't have to rush. The primary call that the guides are giving you right now is just to sort of step out through your front door, get out again, interact with people again. You'll start to feel better once you start socializing again and feeling yourself, and like I said, being your authentic self, you know, being true to who you are. It's something that you need, at least for now, to make that first step to get through this sort of worry and concern, okay? So we'll see what else comes through. Yeah, there is this, you are still healing, but you have pretty much learned the lessons that you needed to around this situation. And like I said, yeah, it's now time to move forward. Let's see what else comes through. Yeah, there is also a call to maybe take a chance, but you don't have to rush it at the same time, okay? You don't have to rush it. You are heading in a new direction, in a new positive way. And there's nothing wrong with being a bit worried. You know, it's a big change. Yeah, as I said, big change. You've got the energy of death here. Yeah, it is around someone that has a lot of feelings for you, absolutely. But like I said, the energy of death here, you know, something has definitely come to an end, something that you have been getting over, that you've been healing from, and now you've got this opportunity with a brand new beginning. But this is also about transformation and developing and growing within yourself, which is something that you will need to continue with as well. You know, you do still have your guard up here with the Nine of Wands energy. You've definitely been through it. You've definitely been through the battles, the hurt, you know, the whole shebang, the healing process. Now you're getting through to the other side of that though, okay? But this is also a call to sort of maybe break down the barriers a bit as well, you know. Try not to worry. There is this energy, like I said, to someone who does really care about you, love for you, have feelings for you in the Father of Cups here. This is the King of Cups in traditional tarot. With this offer, this proposal, that energy could potentially be a water sign. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but remember with zodiacs, it's not specific to their sun sign. It could be placement elsewhere in their chart. It's just a lot of well-balanced, maturely, emotionally mature kind of an individual, a masculine energy. And remember again, with masculine, feminine, it's energy. So however you identify, you know, it doesn't matter. We've all got masculine, feminine energy, okay? But this Father of Cups energy, they're the ones coming forward with this offer, okay? The one that makes you feel a bit nervous, that you're not sure about, whether it is to do with a love offer. This is someone that does have a lot of strong feelings for you. It could be a friendship though, like a soulmate connection friendship, but it could also very well be in a love sense. They're the ones coming forward with this offer that's making you nervous about whether or not to do it. But like I said, all the signs are pointing in that direction of taking that chance with the energy of death and making a change. But break down those walls, you know, with that Nine of Wands energy. You are still quite guarded from your previous experience, from the recent past. And yeah, there is kind of this energy of, if you can't make a decision, your guides, your spirit team will make the decision for you in the form of a Tower moment, okay? And remember with Tower moments, yes, this particular imagery looks a bit bad. But just know with the Tower, it's quite a positive thing. Yes, it's unexpected. It can bring a bit of upheaval and a bit of chaos. But what it also does is it clears the way, it clears the path to start fresh, you know, to rebuild. rebuild after something that has occurred as well. And that's what I'm saying here. You've been through some healing. You've been hurt from recent past, some situation that you were expecting it to go one way, but it ended up going another. And this is that call here. Whether you are sort of going to do anything about it or not, the guides, your spirit team, are basically going to throw a bit of a spanner in the works for you, for the right reasons though, in the form of a tower moment, where it'll be this unexpected change that might actually prompt you to go, right, okay, well, now this is happening. But don't be afraid of it, okay? The offer that's coming through with this Father of Cups energy is smaller than you think. It's not as grandiose as it might first appear, okay? It's something that is on a smaller scale, okay? So it's not as scary as you might have thought originally. And it is a slower moving energy with that pentacle, the Son of Pentacles energy. This is the Knight of Pentacles, okay, in traditional tarot. But it is leading towards this Nine of Pentacles energy, okay? So good luck, good fortune, a sense of independence. You're not going to lose your independence, okay? That's come up. I've just sort of heard that as I was talking. You're not going to, if you're fiercely independent sort of a person, whatever you decide to do here, you're not going to lose your independence. Like in terms of making this change, you know, this physical relocation even, you know, it's not going to change who you are so much that you'll lose your independence. And in fact, it'll make you a lot better, a lot stronger in that sense. Okay, you'll become more independent of yourself. You'll be able to look after yourself here with that energy, you know, and financially as well. You know, good luck, good fortune, the work paying off, the work that you've been doing it for yourself, the healing that you've been doing for yourself. You know, it's all really, really positive stuff. It's just, don't be afraid, don't be nervous, you know, see where it takes you. It's all looking quite positive. It's just don't, you know, try and just sort of go with the flow here. Try and just sort of go with it and see where it takes you. You are heading in a new direction and it is quite positive, okay? So we'll just see what Oracle comes through around this. Yeah, it's not as scary as you think. It seems to be coming through. It's not as scary as you think. Yeah, start small by just going out through your own front door right now, you know, break free from that hermit mode energy now. You've done a lot more healing than you think. You've done a lot of good, positive healing work, okay? You know, the drama is sort of done. It's time to release all of that and move forward in this new direction. At the end of the day, it's all up to you though. Just remember that too. You have your own free will as always. But yeah, again, bring back some of the play, the joy. You know, you've sort of, because you've been in isolation, you've been sort of spending a lot of time on your own, you kind of lost that spark. But if you do step out and head out and socialise with friends, family, close people that you enjoy spending time with, you know, don't forget to have fun during this time, okay? It's really important to have that balance, that work-life balance. You know, it's okay. You can sort of let your hair down and go for it and have some fun. And you're basically getting called to do that here. Start with that first. You know, try not to worry too much about the rest of it right now. Focus on this first. Then you'll start to see things transform and grow with this energy of the butterfly spirit. You know, you are going through a transformation here with the energy of death and butterfly. You know, it's a transformative time for you, as I've said. You are growing and developing, even if you can't see it for yourselves. You know, you have healed a lot more than you think. You know, it just start small. Like I said, take that step out through the front door first. And you'll see that the results, the work here will pay off with the bee spirit, okay? This is a worker bee. You've put in all the effort. You've been healing. You've been doing the work. You'll start to see that work paying off once you release yourself of those worries and concern. Release yourself of these negative energy. You know, do a bit of a cleanse, like I said. If it is to do with that another person particularly, maybe do that cord cutting exercise just to really try and release any old energy that no longer serves you so that you can move forward. And like I said, the work here is going to pay off, okay? It's looking really quite beautiful. Just take it one day at a time, one step at a time. But don't be afraid of any new opportunities that may come forward, okay? Yes, sometimes they can be quite scary, particularly if it is something as big as a physical location change. But what I'm getting here is if you decide to do that, if you choose to go down that path, it's going to be really quite beautiful for you, okay? All right, that's all I have. If you would like to book a private reading, I'll put all the info in the description of this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you do like this video, like, share, subscribe. I'm doing more and more of this. Also, you can find me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram as well for other readings and other bits and pieces. But otherwise, take care and I'll speak to you all in the next one. Okay.